tired of talking to you about this. I want my son. I want to see my son. I want to know that he's all right. This guy knows. He knows where he is. Musku wa doko da? I want my son. And I want my bag and discs. And I want to put somebody in charge, not you. No, not you. I'm done talking to you. All right? But you're looking at me right now like I'm in a fish tank, right? That's fine, because I know what happened here. You keep telling everybody that this place is a death zone, but it's not. You're lying. Because what's really happening is that you're hiding something out there. I'm right. My wife died here. Something killed my wife. And I have a right to know. I deserve answers.
In 1954, the first time a nuclear submarine ever reached the base. It awakened someone.
The Americans first thought that it was the Russians. The Russians thought that it was them. All those nuclear bomb tests in the 50s. Not tests.
They were trying to kill it. Him. An ancient alpha predator.
Millions of years older than mankind. From an age when the Earth was 10 times more radioactive than it is today. This animal, and others like it, consumed this radiation as a food source. But as the levels on the surface naturally subsided, these creatures adapted to live deeper in the oceans, further underground, absorbing radiation from the planet's core. The organization we work for, Monarch, was established in the wake of this discovery. A multinational coalition formed in secrecy to search for him, study him, learn everything we could.
We call him Godzilla.
Top of a primordial ecosystem. A god, for all intents and purposes.
A monster. 15 years ago, we found the fossil of another giant animal in the Philippines, like Godzilla. But this creature died long ago, killed by these.
Parasitic spores. One dormant, but the other hatched, catalyzed when a mining company unknowingly drilled into its tomb. The hatchling burrowed straight for the nearest source of radiation, your father's power plant in Janjira, and cocooned there for 15 years, absorbing its radioactive fuel to gestate, to grow.
Until it hatched like a butterfly into the creature you saw today.
Really? You knew about this thing, the whole time? Why didn't you just kill it when you had the chance?
It was absorbing radiation from the reactors. We worried killing it might release that radiation and endanger millions.
That's why our mission is to contain it, to study its biology, to understand it.
We knew the creature was having an electrical effect on everything within a close proximity. What we didn't know was that it could harness the same power in an EMP attack. But your father did. He predicted it.
What else did you say?
Please try to remember, Mr. Brody. Anything that would help us. Anything at all.
I didn't listen. I just thought he was crazy. He's obsessed with this. Something about an animal call. Something talking. Oh, he said he was studying something. Echolocation.
If the Muto was talking that day, your father must have discovered something talking back. Check again.
Yep.
Search for a response call.
This parasite is still out there. Where's it headed?
The Muto is young, growing. It will be looking for food.
Sources of radiation. We're monitoring all known sites, but if we don't find it soon...
Then what?
Nature has an order, a power to restore balance. I believe he is that power.
suppose I should go first.
Where's Madison?
She's right here with you.
Dad, are you okay?
Madison, you alright, hon?
Dad. Mom's hurt.
You don't need to be.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, Dad.
She's fine, Mark. Trust me.
Trust is a little hard to come by, Dr. Russell. Especially after what you pulled.
I know.
And I can only imagine what you're all thinking.
But if there were any other way to do this, I would.
Do what, Emma?
I'm saving the world.
But by releasing those things, that doesn't make sense.
As impossible as it seems, it does. Hear me out, Mark. After we lost Andrew, I swore his death would not be in vain. That I would find an answer, a solution to why the Titans were rising. But as I dug deeper, I realized that they were here for a reason, and that despite all the years that we spent trying to stop them, we never dared to confront the truth.
Which truth?
Humans have been the dominant species for thousands of years, and look what's happened. Overpopulation.
Pollution. War. The mass extinction we feared has already begun, and we are the cause. We are the infection. But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection. Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans. They are part of the Earth's natural defense system, a way to protect the planet, to maintain its balance. But if governments are allowed to contain them, destroy them, or use them for war, the human infection will only continue to spread, and within our lifetime, our planet will perish, and so will we.
Unless we restore balance.
And what's gonna be left if you do this? A dead, charred world overrun by monsters?
No, Dr. Stanton, the exact opposite. Just like how a forest fire replenishes the soil, or how a volcano creates new land, we have seen signs that these creatures will do the same. San Francisco, Las Vegas, wherever the Titans go, life follows, triggered by their radiation. They are the only thing that can reverse the destruction that we started. They are the only guarantee that life will carry on. But for that to happen, we must set them free.
You are murdering the world.
No, because as difficult as this will be, I promise humanity will not go extinct. Using the Orca, we will return to a natural order, a forgotten order where we coexisted in balance with the Titans. The first gods.
This is a dangerous path. You are meddling with forces beyond our comprehension, gambling with the lives of billions.
And what are you gambling with, Serizawa? Monarch is broken. It's on the verge of being shut down by a government whose only objective is to eradicate the creatures. And if that happens, what will our chances be?
You are out of your goddamn mind!
First you put our daughter's life in danger, now you get to decide the fate of the world. That's rich,
I
Emma.
couldn't be more sane, and Madison couldn't be stronger.
After we lost Andrew, I trained her to survive. And at least now she will have a fighting chance.
A fighting chance? Why don't you listen to yourself?
It's not all math, Emma. Some things you can't control.
And there are some things that you can't run from.
This won't bring him back to us.
I can only urge you all to take refuge. Over the last 60 years, Monarch has prepared bunkers around the world to save and restart civilization. I suggest you find